here another agricultural council for the Netherlands, who will tell you something different about the Netherlands. Not anymore that we are a big exporter, but that we talk about what we call in the Netherlands circular agriculture. And that will be a totally different story. I will give you one very practical example. As we speak, the Netherlands is exporting apples to India. We send them by cold treatment containers from Rotterdam to Mumbai. And why do we do that? Well, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh could provide apples for all over India. So what we will see in changes is that we will not anymore export apples to India. Because from a sustainability point of view, to be very clear, that is ludicrous. We will export apple rootstock that enables owners of apple yards in Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh to move higher up into the hills. And why they have to do that? Because at the bottom of the hill, because of climate change, it's getting too hot. So you need high density apple yards. So we will start exporting embedded technology in apple rootstock instead of exporting apples. That's just one example. Secondly, on collaboration. I think everybody on the dais and here in the room will accept that if we do it not together, we will collectively fail. Like some Americans say, you either hang separately or you hang together. I think we should hang together. And I see many examples already where we think that we should hang together. I give you again one example. Yesterday we had a meeting at the Dutch Embassy in Delhi. And the topic was stubble. India has huge amounts of stubble. If I first heard the amounts only from Punjab and Haryana after the autumn crop, 12 million tons of stubble. Yet, while that could be upgraded by technology into all kinds of biomass, with all kinds of applications, India, on an annual basis, is importing 1.5 million tons of pulp for its paper industry. We are going to change that. We are working with Dutch companies, Indian companies, Dutch knowledge institutions, Indian knowledge institutions, to try to valorize stubble. And in that way, we hope to make a small contribution to increasing farmers' income, because that is the purpose. Lastly, about impact and revenue. I think, and I'm hoping that I say something that is also around the room we should work on. I think that impact in terms of sustainability and revenue in terms of cash flow can be combined. Because if we do that, and if we make sure that we, by doing that, increase farmers' income, I think India can become the food factory of the world. Your development model is different from other countries in Asia. Your development model is not about, let's say, just global supply chains and manufacturing. You have in what you have already now a huge potential in your agricultural sector. And if we can make it happen together, I think we make a big, big change in India. Thank you very much.
I really welcome you to Nagpur on behalf of the district administration over here. We have the farmers coming to Nagpur from various corners of Maharashtra, and also the leaders in the fashion industry coming over here from all over the world. So I really welcome you all over here, and I really expect this particular workshop will lead to something better. As Mr. Puneet has really taken away my point, he really spoke about the sustainability on two aspects, and I think that's really important, because whatever lands we have over here, if we really wish to have become the food suppliers for the world, the quality of soil, the quality of land that we have done today, it is really degraded in a very fast manner. We have to really make it sustainable in various facets of it. At the same time, the sustainability of the farmers is also equally important. We had an efforts project over here for the distressed 6 districts of the Vidarbha, that is the eastern Maharashtra. With the farmers have been doing suicides for the economic distress that they actually face. So I really, as an district administration and also representing, let us say, the government, the department, we are also concerned about the economic sustainability of the farmers that we are actually going to get over here. And I think the Solidarity has really taken a good step today for closing the gap between the farmers and the world brand leaders over here. As Mr. Puneet has rightly talked about the distribution of the incomes or the profits that could be generated from this supply chain at various stages, I think farmers also deserve one of the best amongst them. The productivity in Maharashtra is quite low. We are all aware about that. Most of it is rain-fed, and the dependence on the monsoons is tremendous. The vagaries of monsoon we are actually facing this year. We had really very few rains in the initial stages, and then we had so much of rains that we could really now experience the climate change and its impact, the adverse impact.